Hello guys, and welcome to part 1 of my Pokemon Black version walkthrough. This is Yellowtion here, so without further ado, let's begin. Yellowtion's Pokemon Black and White walkthrough, part 1. And who's this? This is a new person, and she's... Oh, she's Professor Juniper, okay. So she's a professor, and she's female. That's the first for Pokemon games. But anyway, she sends out Minccino, which is actually a pretty good Pokemon. I've never used it, but from what I've seen, it's a pretty good Pokemon. And she's just blabbing about research and something. If you guys can't tell, I am obviously a boy. And my name, for the sake of this walkthrough, I'm just gonna call myself Yellow. Okay. Yes, my name is Yellow. And she's going to introduce us to our two best friends, as if we don't already know them. Anyway, the one on the left is Charon, the one on the right is Bianca, and the one in the middle is you. And she says she's going to give you a very important Pokemon. So, she's still blabbing about how you're supposed to love and care for your Pokemon, whatever, just let me get on with the game, alright? There we go. And it's autumn. The seasons change every month. So, like, next month is gonna be August, so it's winter. So on and so forth, until it loops back around. And in this little cutscene here, you see Professor Juniper walking into your house. And you're in a room with Charon. And guys, let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. Charon. Just let me know. How do you guys pronounce it? But anyway, Bianca comes up and she's sorry, and yeah. She's always late, apparently. Yeah, so I get first pick. First dibs, so. I mean, look how big this box is. It's almost as big as your character. But let me switch some options up real fast, because I like my text speed to be on fast. So, let's pick up our first Pokemon. Yada, whatever. It doesn't. I never read that. So anyway, here are the three starters. The first one, being the fire type, is Tepig. Eventually gets to a fire and fighting type. Snivy, the grass type, which stays a grass type in its final form. And the water type, Oshawott. Now, all three of these are very reliable options, but for this walkthrough, I am going to pick Tepig. Yep. I'm going to use the fire and fighting type. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is the third Pokemon game in a row that they have done a fire and fighting type as the starter. There was Torchic in Generation 3, there was Chimchar in Generation 4, Diamond and Pearl. Oh, Generation 3 was Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. And now Tepig in 5th Generation, Black and White. And I don't know if you guys heard yet, but Pokemon Black and White 2 has been announced, and I do plan on doing a Pokemon Black and White 2 walkthrough when it comes out in English, because I can't read Japanese. So anyway, Bianca chooses the Pokemon that you're strong against. So if you choose Tepig, it's going to be a Snivy. If you choose Snivy, it's going to be an Oshawott. If you choose Oshawott, it's going to be a Tepig. So the one that you have super effective moves against. But right now, all you have is Tackle, Tepig, and Oshawott have Tail Whip, and Snivy has Leer. You'll have Tackle, so. my recommendation for winning is just attack, just all-out attack. As for the stats for the Pokemon, Tepig has better attack and HP, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's attack and HP. Snivy has better defenses and speed. And Oshawott has best special attack, but the rest is in the middle. So, all very solid choices. I've played through the game with all three of them. I liked all of them. I think my least favorite, though, has to be Snivy. It just wasn't as good. I had to set up with Coil a bunch, and it required a lot of setting up, and with Tepig and Oshawott, I didn't need to. So, yeah, look at the room, we destroyed it. There are footprints on the freaking wall. Look at that, the trash is all over my room. The desk got moved onto my other desk. And look, my bed's all messed up, my TV, I hope that thing's okay, and the plant got knocked over, and now we're gonna battle Sharon after he heals us up. So, Yellow versus Sharon. Now, Sharon is gonna have the Pokemon that you are weak against. For instance, if you choose a Tepig, you choose Oshawott. If you choose Oshawott, you choose Snivy. And if you choose Snivy, it's Tepig. So it kind of works out like that. You're strong against Bianca, weak against Sharon. But all in all, I think it's actually easier to take out Sharon later in the game. I'm not sure if you guys have ever experienced that, but through my experiences, Sharon's the easier one to take out, especially in the last battle you have against them. Bianca's actually been, well, Bianca is the most threatening at the very last battle you have with each of them. I think. I mean, that's my opinion. You guys may have experienced different things, but it's just what I've experienced. It's also very possible to lose these two battles. I know I really didn't come close to losing, but if they just keep tackling you, it is very possible to lose. If you win both these battles, however, you get to level 6, and then plus another half a level. No, more than half. So they're just gonna leave. They're just gonna peace out and leave me with this mess. With my rug is all folded over. Let's check out the Wii. Not even scratched. How'd they manage that? And got footprints above my window. Look at that. Above my window. Whatever. So we're gonna follow them out. And they say that they're sorry, I'm cleaning up the room, but they're not gonna do anything about it. So Sharon says he's gonna head over to the Pokemon Research Lab, which is just northwest of the town. Well, it's in the town, but northwest of where we are right now. And your mom's gonna come over and talk to you and say, oh, I can hear the cries all the way down here, and she still doesn't even know what happened upstairs yet, so she's gonna heal you up. She's just that nice, and she's your mom. And she gives you the cross transceiver. Now, a lot of people say it's the X transceiver. It's actually called the cross transceiver. It's like you see the signs on the road that say X-ing. It stands for crossing. And you don't call it X-ing. It's not X transceiver, it's cross transceiver. Even though I might call it X transceiver in the game, because it's not like a dash, because they couldn't fit it in with their 12 word letter limit. Nintendo gave themselves a 12-word limit and gave you a 10-word limit to nickname your Pokemon. The reason being the tiny mushroom. Ever notice there's not a space in between that? That's because that's that's 12 words, 12 letters. And they gave themselves a 12-word limit. That's why that in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it's a GRN Apricorn instead of a green Apricorn, because they can't fit it in. I mean, if they got rid of the space and put 2 E's in there, they could. But what about yellow? You can't fit yellow. That's why they did. Actually, you can fit yellow. No, you can't. It's 3 spaces. That would be the 13 limit, or 13 count, and it would fit. So yeah, that's why it's YLW. And yes, I'm gonna nickname my Pokemon. A very thought of a nickname. So let's do this. Bump the camera, sorry guys. And I'm gonna nickname it Pork Chop, because, you know, it's a pig and it's a fighting type. Pork Chop, like karate chop. So I thought it was creative. Oh well. If you guys don't think it's creative, oh well. So yada yada. Adventure to complete the Pokedex. Sure, why not? So you get the Pokedex from Professor Juniper, and Sharon's just being a know-it-all over here. I'm not actually reading the text, so I'm just guessing that's what she's saying. And Bianca's like, since... Oh. So we leave. You can't run yet, which is kind of annoying. You don't get that till Route 2. Yeah, you don't get to Route 2, the running shoes. And then your mom's waiting for you outside. And she gives you guys the town map, because we obviously don't know where we're going, even though this is a walkthrough, but whatever. She gives one to each of you, and she says she'll take care of cleaning up the rooms. So sweet, we don't need to waste our time doing that, so yeah, it's pretty nice of her. And then she goes back to our house. And we should start heading to Route 1. So I think we will do that next time. Oh, look, they're right there in the top corner. But yeah, we'll do that next time. I'll see you guys later. Bye.